Yeah. Hi guys. We look at this question. Now this question is in a textile shop. The number of shirts having design is thrice the number of shirts which does not have a design. So I am talking about shirts. And whenever it is given thrice or number of times, you can always use the ratios, right? So design, and I'm representing as not design. Okay. So design is 3 times the number of shirts which does not have a design. So let me represent X and 3X. That means my total number of shirts are going to be 4X. Now it has saris, which are brown, black, and yellow. The number of brown saris is half the number of black saris and 1/5 of the number of yellow saris. Okay. So I have brown, I have black, and I have yellow. Brown is half of black, and brown is 1/5 of yellow. That is 1 is to 2 is to 5. Okay. Find the number of shirts that does not have a design, given that total number of shirts and saris is 72, and the number of saris that are hand spun. Now, which means the same number of saris are also divided into hand spun and not hand spun. So hand spun is 4 times of not hand spun. So if the total number of saris is same, okay, let's say this represents K and this represents K, okay. Now, for each of the values to be an integer, K has to be a multiple of 8 because this is 1 plus 2 plus 5. This is 8 parts. The same K also has to be a multiple of 5 parts, which means I can rather assume the number of saris to be LCM of 5 and 8. So instead of K, I would assume the number of saris as 40Y. But I repeat, Y has to be an integer. Clear? So total number of shirts plus total number of saris is equal to 72. Right? I repeat, if I take 40Y, this becomes Y, this becomes, this becomes 8Y. Clear? And this becomes 32Y. And if I take 40 in 8 parts, so this is 5Y, this is 10Y, and this is 25Y. In short, Y has to be a natural number. So if total number of saris is 40Y and Y has to be a natural number, clear? Can I directly assume that the minimum number of saris will be 40, that is 40 into 1? If 40 are saris, that means the number of shirts will be 32. If the number of shirts is 32, which means 4x is equal to 32. If 4x is equal to 32, x is equal to 8. Now the question is asking you find the number of shirts that do not have a design. So not design is x only. And therefore your answer here becomes 8 shirts which does not have a design. So if you're applying that concept called 40y and you're able to apply that, integer solution concept here, then the job becomes pretty easy. And that is what will help you to save your time. And yeah, that's it. So this is the best way in which I think I should be able to solve this question. Again, if you're applying this concept, you should not be even taking 120 seconds, somewhere around 90 seconds should be an ideal time to look at this kind of question, right? So thank you guys and keep practicing.